Me, Dr. Max here. Welcome to day 2 of our climb to Mythic. Let's spin the wheel and see what we're playing today. Alright, Boros, white-red. So we have the deck constructed here. I was torn between going aggro and control, and I thought it'd be a little bit more fun to go control since that seems to be the meta. So I like to think of this as basically being, I'm going to destroy all your stuff. It's meant to target aggro and or mid-range decks. We are going to lose to control. It's just that simple. So here are control elements. Unsurprisingly, we have a lot of removal going from left to right. Lay down arms, 4 Fateful Absences, Sunset Revelry to pad the life total and get some blockers if need be. Brotherhood End, Sunfall, Burn Down the House, some Farewells. It's almost a kind of Super Friends deck as well. We have Wandering Emperor, we have Eternal Wanderer, and then we also have Chandra Hope's Beacon. And as far as creatures go, very small. We have Ambitious Farmhand to try and help us make sure we hit those land drops. And then we have Atali, just one of for fun. Honestly, why not include Atali? Such a fun card to, get some potential meme plays out there. As far as removal goes as well, Board Sweepers, White Sun's Twilight, so that can create those Toxic Mites to be a win con. We have 3 Merixes as well, and then a good mix of lands, so color shouldn't be a problem. Wedding Announcement here, torn between taking it, but the way I look at it is it's a way to just try and stall as well and build some value for when these mites eventually come out, or if I decide to create the devil tokens, it's something that will just pad and hopefully can delay as well. We'll see if this stays. I may wind up actually adding another Sunfall Sweeper, maybe a Brotherhood End, or a Lay Down Arms, depending on how things go, but let's give this a shot. So you may have noticed in the last video as well, for the big chunk of games, the game volume was too loud. Thankfully, someone on Twitch was nice enough to let me know that. I apologize. It should be fixed to let me know how it sounds as we go forward. So I would say this is a keep. We have a good, make sure we hit our lands, a little bit of removal, and some blockers. I know that we are going to continue to draw removal as we go forward here. Going against white and black. Let's get a farmhand out. Make sure we keep hitting our land drops. Keep this going. Also, let me know about the lands. I'm always torn between, these are the, Dominaria United. Lands, I also really like the old Boros, Beyond Death, those Nyx lands. Those are my preferred favorites as well. So let me know. I like the stained glass pattern here. I think it looks pretty cool. Alright, so it looks like we're against Orzhov, and they're going to try and get some, looks like some advantage on control here. We'll get a card draw, and then let's make sure we hit our lands here. I'm not too terrified of a sweep here. Again, we're not aggro. We're just putting on a little bit of pressure right now, and we're going to need to draw that card. Liliana winds up not being very good here.
This is my home, and I drop it.
I think Brotherhood End goes here. We can't quite kill Sean. Well, we can, and let them investigate. Let's move to combat. Let's put our land down, and let's draw a card.
Annoying.
So they are going for the Atali play here. That is purely what they are, huh? Sure. What are you going to get from me? Let's make sure we just kill this on the stack. And they're going to take my Fateful Absence, and they ripped a Sheldred's Edict. That is beautiful. Although, actually, I should have. That was a mistake. Sure.
You won't be outsmarting.
There's a mountain. draw here. Should have sacrificed the creature they targeted there. So that was a big mistake on my part. Let's kill. And since they are throwing this in there as well, let's make sure they're next. My enchantment is not doing very well either. Let's not let them reanimate. Probably should have exiled artifacts there as well. That was a mistake on my part. Well, they're going to come out with another Phyrexian Arena. Alright. Until the end of your next turn. Yeah, let's hit him in the face. And then go Charter Wanderer.
I think this will be a quick one. I brought backup.
They have nothing to reanimate here in the yard. Even if they do play another Atali. Sure. It's unfortunate. But not unexpected. We can kill her and keep the pressure going. I think I like this play.
This war ends today.
I think what we can even do here is we'll do 4. I'll go for you and for you.
You're toast!
So now their Phyrexian Arena may kill them. And there's not a lot of good stuff in the yard right here. Sure. Unless they have the...
When I win, you'll... We all have things we'd rather forget.
I'll get rid of my turtle. Our life total's not a problem here. Yeah, Breach. Breach may do it.
I've learned much during my travels.
Drop it.
We can win this together. Guards, to me.
Yeah, we'll keep her alive. They're popping off here. I think our chance is a Phyrexian Arena. Oh, and they have a Sunset Revelry. That will gain them life. Oof. That one hurts. Let's see what we get here. It's not looking good. I think at this point we're going to concede. Then hitting that Revelry off of Atali was tough. Yeah, I think this is great. We're gonna get all the red we need. Make sure we hit our land drops and get a wedding announcement out, which I think is great. I think in that last game, maybe that artifact, getting rid of their Phyrexian Arena, was a mistake. And therefore limiting my wedding announcement. Alright, looks like we're seeing aggro here. So we just need to survive until we get to a Sunfall. They're keeping it, I assume they have a turn 2 Thalia. They always do. Okay, another initiate, sure. Hard to tell if they're mono white. I've also seen Boros with this build. But at this point, we're not taking enough damage to really be too concerned. Always run Destroy Evil. I don't know what it is. That card is so situational. But it seems to work for him. She can get Indestructible. Sunfall is an exile. Let's let them load up their board here. Gains Indestructible, tap it. So I think here we just play out both farmhands. It will ultimately make our Incubator token bigger. Triggers. Happy for them. I think we can take this. I'm not too worried. They're down to 2 cards. They didn't enlist their Guardian. Are they going to keep playing stuff out? Yes, they are. Ooh, this is going to be painful for them. 7-7. Well, let's start turning up the heat. If they have something, then we'll take it. They have a removal spell, which is looking like they might. A Wandering Emperor, sure.
Run away. You'll be safe.
I'll let them investigate.
I guess that's it then. My judgment is final.
We're in a good position here. We've weathered the storm. They're going to have a hard time rebuilding their board. We can always wipe it. And we have an Eternal Wanderer. Yeah. Create a double striker. What we can do is flicker their token. And it's not coming back.
Made it just in time. I bought us some time.
Very close. Alright. Well, at this point, let's go creatures, graveyards. Just creatures and graveyards. And let's create a double striker.
Thank you for your help.
And there we go, just weathering the storm. This is very slow. I think we need to mull and try and get something. In here, I think the Twilight, not worth it. And looks like mono red. If it is, we just have to get through this. Phoenix Chick. I'm assuming they just ripped that off the top. They're down to 5. We do not have... Let's hold on to this. Thinking Sui is coming here. Or, sure. And there goes the battle. Forge, and then now I think we play this Revelry and at least create a 2 and get some life. We can Emperor on the next turn. And they're going for the attacking approach. Very interesting. Shivan Devastator. Very nice. They're coming with...
Anyone who harms my people must contend with. This is what you get for hurting my people.
I think we're at an impasse here. I think we pump one of these, get a little damage in, and then just
remember
clear the board.
your training.
Those flyers are too much.
I'm never done for good.
We need to play this land. It looks bad if we... I can play Chandra and then kill, which I think is the right play. No stick there.
This war ends today.
White, white, and let's just kill you.
They won't know what hit them.
Well, we played out our hand. They still amazingly have 4 cards. Do they have the means to kill Chandra here? Strike.
You can't slow me down.
Alright, there you go.
No, this isn't happening.
Can't play a Tali, but when we do, just need a land. Don't have anything crazy. Okay, Adversary. It's a good draw for them. As long as we do not hit a tapped land. Yeah, I think we just exile this here. She's gonna take over the team.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelmed. I am almost sad to see you go.
Once Atali hits the field, I'm going to do this to try and entice them to attack
I've got new moves to teach you.
the Wandering Emperor and not the Phoenix.
Try not
Trying
to
to keep the
miss.
land total high. There we go. So that also then can destroy creatures, which I think I like more here. And gain 5 life. That shit about spell. They even end the festivities. Fantastic. Alright, they like what they have. There's the land. I don't know why you would try that to the top. Love her, and we'll play with fire. Next
Time
turn.
to light up the darkness.
Nothing.
Got a feeling this'll work.
Alright, well, we got through a bunch of lands. And there it is, GG. Good game. That was a good one. It's slow. The revelry can keep me alive. This is perhaps a bad keep. I'm just hoping I draw some lower mana cards here and curve out. Sleeves. What does this seem to you? Seems like they're going to play black. This feels like a mono black player with their moon over a crow. Delver. Oh, this fun stuff. Alright. Well, in case they don't hit an instant, I want these guys to be here to induce them not to attack. Mono blue, huh? Another Delver. Going with the Delver shenanigans. I'm not mad at it. We'll keep an Aganjo here. At least kill one of them. I don't want to be hating on mono blue too much, but I noticed that they take so much time to make the smallest decisions. This to me seems very straightforward. Do they have a shore up protection spell, or are they... Looks like they do. Defabricate. Oh, activated ability. That hurts. Well, you know what also hurts? Losing your Delvers. Let's see if they got that third land, or if they're going to consider to try and hit it. Yep. Nope. Another Delver. Right. I think... I get a little nervous here, because if the Wandering Emperor and they hit it off the top, I'm not pumping any of my creatures, and I look a little bit stupid. It seems like they're mostly counter space here, and they keep just hitting. No land yet, and they're surveilling, so now I can exile it. I don't think they could draw Spell Pierce here, but they are still stuck on lands. So then we are going to do a little exile, get some life, and hit him in the face.
You are not much of a roadblock.
I think we're only winning this one because they're mana screwed at 2. It's been a while since I've seen this exact variation, but I know that... Let's go to Crag. It's a bummer. Enters tapped. 6. And those wards are gonna hurt. I think we make their life a little bit hard.
We have to win this fight. There's never a bad time to improvise.
We've got the edge in this fight.
They're going face, don't even care. Sure. This feels like, to me, they have... I mean, we're going to wind up paying 4 mana. Pay. Do they slip out the back? Or enchantment. Sure. And instead, 2, 4, 7. We are just going to White Sun's Twilight here.
I'm ending this fight.
Remember your training.
And there you go. Well, what's interesting is I think what they could have done is make me pay the ward. I'm fairly certain the stack there would let me pay the ward and then counter it. Mull there, no early plays. This is much better. And we'll see. I think Atali. Sorry, buddy. Positive heroes. Interesting. Okay. A Golgari legendary kind of mix. Interesting to see. We can just build value from the wedding announcement. The landfall triggers. It was an interesting decision to cut that down there, but yeah, sure. Let's pass and keep building value. This feels like eventually they're going to try to reanimate. Maybe they're missing a color so far. Oh, alright. This may be a reanimation deck that I am not seeing the discard cards yet for. Creatures and non-basic lands. Whenever attacks, sacrifice. Very nice. I think we play out.
Anyone who harms my
Emperor
people
here.
must contend with me. Let your blade do the talking.
And we mana value less than or equal to the number of planes you control, which is basically none. Well, and we'll enter tapped. Let's create another vigilance.
Keep watch for intruders.
And that is artifacts of mana value 3 or less. Let's pump our creatures. And they can sacrifice. It says whenever Thalia, sacrifice a creature or land, then draw a card. Our Emperor's protected. You got it. You got it. Get some value, and then we'll burn down the house. Yep. I actually like, yeah, we'll do this. Conduit of Worlds. You target a non-land permanent card in your graveyard if you have it. Oh, very nice. Sure.
This war ends today. You'll never guess what happened next.
Got me there. 2, 4, 7. Thalia and Gitrog are 4. Love it. Play it. They have another one. Pumping up the lands here. I like this. It's a fun little brew. 2. So this is QQ. We're at 8, so we can pay this for 6. come in tapped, which is a bummer. But we have 6 2/2s. Voice of Gaia, huh? Let's see if they activate those. Yep, create those beggars. Give you 4 toxic. And I think we'll go 4 more. I don't think there's a point in destroying the creatures here. If they have a board wipe, so be it. What does that meld do? Sure. Okay, so that's 7. This is an artifact. I will lay down arms right there. Give him 5 poison. Don't like that it tapped the Mirrex. And the enter. What does this Voice of Gaia do? Love it. Big creature. Did they get there? This is fun, but I think they're gonna die by poison here. Unless that's a board sweeper, in which case, good top deck. You get the win. I like the deck a lot. It's a fun little Abzan mix. I like it. What does this do? 0/0 elemental haste. Sure. That's 22. See if they got it. Good game. Right. Lee, BKC. Or they Lebk. Hard to say. Yeah. I think we're gonna get the lands to get there. Mono red, of course. Why wouldn't it be? let's see what their draw looks like. Perfect so far. Sure. Get land and a Kamano. Perfect. Felden. So, if we lay down arms and then sunset, I think we get everything we want here. Has more cards in hand. It's even. That was a bad play. Coming at me with the mechanized warfare, sure. Here's to hoping. Let's see what they play. Another mechanized, alright. They're coming with all the goodies. Very clear signal to me that they have a
Hat's coming off.
lightning strike or a play with fire.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Reckless impulse. All right. Well, can we survive?
Until next time, then. Let your
I think we're just
blade
going to
do
try
the
and keep
talking.
this here. We'll fare well and get rid of everything. Didn't get a burn spell off the top. Artifacts, creatures, enchantments, graveyards. Get out of here. Let's see if they get a burn spell. Of course. One. Do they have it? Never didn't have it. Good game. Oh, that was close. Feel you, Gimli. You know, since this, the Lord of the Rings set release, hey, it's pretty surprising that it's not available standard legal, but then I guess we just see the One Ring played all the time. But it inspired me to rewatch First Strike Ward 1. Yeah? It's inspired me to rewatch the original trilogy. So I was actually playing those over the past couple days. My wife, she told me she doesn't like them. I asked her why, and she said that she made a conscious choice a long time ago because they were so popular to not like them, and she's sticking to her guns. So, it is what it is. Alright, let's go to Farmhand. This is Ward 1. So this is a soldier's type of deck here. Let's see if they have the is it Valiant Veteran that pumps everything. Also, it looks like they're leaning mono white, but we'll see if there's another color. got their own farmhand. Join the club. We love the company. And the Chaplain of Alms. That's a good card. First strike, ward 1. You can disturb it from the yard. Ooh, and there can Kinfolk. For those top 4, or top 6, and reveal 2 with mana 4 or less. Farmhand and Skrell. Alright, well, the name of the game now is Survive into a Sunfall. We're not far away. And this is, it gets Toxic 1 and Hexproof from that color until end of turn. So whatever I wind up targeting with the Emperor is going to die. Or is going to, I should say, live, because I think we hold and then a Ganjo, because then Skrelv doesn't do much unless they get a big pump here, in which case we may be toast. Yep. So a Ganjo should work here. Let's limit that damage and hope this induces them to play out some other creatures here. Reinforcements. Nope. It's not yet. Everything gets bigger. Sure. We have 6, so we can play both. They have their own Wandering Emperor.
Finally, I'm home.
You got me.
Guards,
And with all your
to me.
skills.
We must protect the people. Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Exile you.
My judgment is final.
Activate you. Every time, destroy evil somehow still finding a way. Choose a creature. So I can farewell. I think what we do here is we create a 1/1.
Our swords will cross again. May your blade strike true. Surrender now, and we all leave with our lives.
Choose you.
Kneel before the Emperor of
Goes.
Kamigawa.
They can activate the Foundry. Or the Scrove. Oakland shit. Yep, play it all out. So they're coming with
Show them how
everything.
we
They can't
greet
save.
our enemies.
The Eternal Wanderer, I don't know if there's really much of a point here in blocking. And the Foundry's coming to face. And I will absolutely take this. Artifacts, creatures, enchantments, graveyards. Goodbye to you.
Back to wandering.
And hello to a Duckstrap.
I brought backup.
Feeling like we're in a pretty good position here. Don't want to jinx it. Victor, nope, passing the turn. Thought he may be roping us. Well, let's sunset to draw a card. And gain some life. Double striker.
We can win this together.
And we'll attack. Hold back the burn down the house. Don't want to get too greedy. Never know when you need to wipe the board again. And now we can hold a Wandering Emperor to have their own Wandering Emperor. Sure. Because of course they do.
Finally, I'm home.
Yep, yeah.
You're done.
Game is not over yet. Okay. Yep. Intrepid adversary. Alright, now I think we let everything burn.
Haven't seen. Try not to miss me.
I'm not
They have something.
overconfident.
You're just underwhelming.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
I'll be there in a minute. I'm in the middle of a Magic game. Love you. Bye. Let's just hold here.
I've got new moves
See if they have anything that is scary enough worth to play, and in the meantime, let's build up our Mythics.
Remember
No
your
stick.
training.
He's playing tall. Good hits there.
This war ends today.
Beautiful. Chaplain. Come into play. Got my own wedding announcement. Alright, let's get it online. Let's make this first striker.
We've got the edge
And
in
let's
this
swing.
fight.
Red, white,
Fuel up.
doesn't matter. Draw and draw. You got Victor. Elish Norn. You are a Ward 1 Vigilance. You are dead.
Fight with your heart.
And Hagen. Dead. Let's make a Tali a little better, and there you go.
Remember your training.
So back in a different shirt for the evaluation of the deck. Overall, I think I went 5-2, maybe 6-2. I think the deck played really well. I only had one game against Control, and they got mana screwed, so good there. That was a matchup that we would have expected to lose. Other than that, it played really well. I think that Atali could get cut here. At this point, by the time it's coming out, odds are you're ahead on board, so this seems like a win more card, and perhaps could have thrown in another wedding announcement, Brotherhood Zen, something like that to clear the board, or just get more card value, but this played really well, so I'll make the deck list available and give it a try if you have the wild cards. Recommend it. And I will see you next time.